University radio station, Unilag's 103, the 1 FM. It's the 11th day of September 2014. We're reaching you live from the University of First Choice and the nation's pride, precisely from the best university in Nigeria. And of course, like I said earlier, this is 103, the 1 FM. You're welcome. It's a brand new program on radio, and this is What's New, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, for those that do not know, What's New is a new program. We actually started in the month of September, and today actually is the second edition on the program called What's New. It's a full house today. For those that do not know, it's a full house, and of course I will be taking a look at social media. Big thanks to the organizers of this program. It is proudly brought to you by MicroRest and at social media space and overview of the job online. Let's start from there, Mr. Rufai, this morning, please.
Yeah, thank you so much. I strongly believe that by now, the listeners out there are getting closer to what the social media space is all about. But for the benefit of those that are not yet there, I'm actually referring to this popular platform called maybe Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, Yahoo,
Instagram, and so on. Okay,
so on.
okay.
And they're gaining momentum, they're gaining audience on a daily basis, they're intimidating various industry, they're bringing challenges into various organizations. So that is the platform that we're talking about. So if a platform is gaining this kind of strength, then we should know, what we should ask ourselves is that what is so special about this platform, and what's my own take, my own benefit on the platform. So we are looking at the job opportunity on this platform, and because we know that the job market is saturated, and the government also is having a serious challenge in addressing this job, and the youth are on social media. So our own concern as a consulting firm is pointing attention of the youth or the society generally into the positive aspect of social media.
Okay.
So, and that we are not just saying it, we are not saying this verbally. It is what we do for a living, and by virtue of that, we have both the practical and the theoretical knowledge of what this platform is and what they are actually meant for.
Okay, well said, Mr. Rufai. This good morning. I would also like to ask you, while I was growing up, while I was an undergraduate in the University of Lagos, those days, some of my classmates then, because I graduated from the Department of English in this great university, they were saying then that when I finished, I had to walk around the streets of Lagos in order to see one job opportunity or the other. But thank God for advancement in technology, and that is why we're here. As regards the social media, online you can actually get job alerts and so on, instead of walking around the streets of Lagos chasing the money that is not there. I would like you to give us a comment on that. And what are the requirements? That's another coin to the question that I've just asked you, please.
Yeah, thank you so much. The requirement, social media, from our own technical point of view, is for everybody.
Okay.
Everybody. Now, today, the youth are taking the lead. They are doing stuff there. It is because that is their areas of interest. That is where they, find their colleagues, and they believe that they have to join the trail. But beyond the youth, you still come across some adverts on the social media. Some banks are placing their adverts on social media. You still go ahead, you see the political class are using the social media platform for their political campaigns, isn't it? Then beyond that, recruiting agencies now are now using social media to, you know, for recruitment or even screening candidates, isn't it? So you also see government agencies now using social media to promote their advocacy programs. So I can go on and on. You know, you can see that with these few examples, social media is actually for everybody. You can now even see market women now using the social media to communicate or even to share stuff. But all these activities that are available online, some people are primarily responsible to make them happen, right? That is that is the job opportunity. I'll give you an example. If you go to most banks in Nigeria now, they are on their website, you find their social media pages linked to their website. You can click to their Facebook, you can click to their Twitter. When you get to those social media platforms, some people are, you know, specifically hired to represent them, to do stuff for them, either by way of graphics, you know, or by way of responding to questions, you know, because if your organization is not on social media, right, you stand the chance of falling into the negative aspect of the society. Take for instance, if there's a negative news about your organization on the social media, instantly you begin to see tweets, people will be responding to it. So if you are there and you are not, you know, you don't hire people that can help them correct the impression or talk to them, you are, you risk the chance of getting your brand equity, you know, going down. So that is representation. Political class too. You now know that if there is any news on the terrestrial platform about any politician, the very first thing the politician will do is to go to the social media to either accept or deny or put their account straight, because they know that social media platform, that news can always go viral. Companies are now using social media to launch their product and services, isn't it? So these activities that happen on social media, some professionals are employed and engaged to represent these companies. That is the job opportunity that we are talking about. Now let me lead you to the requirement that you talk about. Number one, you need to be computer literate. You need to be internet literate. For the fact that you can browse, you can print and save, does not mean that you are computer literate. You are only playing there. You need to be professional. For the fact that you can open a Facebook account, you can chat with your friend, does not mean that you are qualified to do that. Because there are so many things, you know. Most importantly, on Facebook, for example, Facebook account is meant for individuals, right? Facebook pages is meant for corporate organization and for serious business people. On your page, it's only your own activities and programs that will be there, right, and can be seen by your fans. But on your account, there are mixtures of activities. So you need to be trained to understand, you know, how to represent or how to protect the interests of your clients on social media. So you can actually work for as many people as possible. You don't have to be in their offices physically to do that. You can do it remotely. You can even work for foreign organizations. It's happening everywhere.
All right. No problem. Thank you so much, Mr. Rufai. Deleke is the CEO of Microrest, ladies and gentlemen. We're still watching you live from the Senate House of the University of Lagos, the University of First Choice. And to those that do not know, I remain the Don of this radio station. Lamu is my name. Well, quickly, I also have with me in the studio the Dean, School of Liberal Studies, Yaba College of Technology. I will come back to Mr. Rufai. Students of Mass Communication Department, Yaba Tech also in the studio. But let me start with the Dean. Once again, Ma, you're welcome to our radio station. Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you very much.
Okay. All right. As the custodian of the youth and as an educator, what is your take on the positive aspect of social media? Let's start from there, Ma.
Well, before I start this program, I must appreciate my institution, Yaba College of Technology, for sending me to University of Ibadan to do Communication and Language Arts, for establishing the Department of Mass Communication in the School of Liberal Studies, and for allowing me to come to the studio this morning with my students. We realize that as an educator, we are custodians of the youths, and the youths are the leaders of tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
You will agree with me that these youths are students. Many of them go to the, as you said earlier on in the program, many of them go to the social media platform unguided. So what happens is that they learn many negative aspects of the social media.
Okay.
For example, I teach English language for mass communication. And you realize that their spellings are bastardized. To spell thanks, they give you TANX or THX, and that spoils whatever work they will do or whatever they'll do in future.
Okay.
So positively, the students need to be educated on how to acquire positive aspects of the social media.
Okay.
And to do that, we have to unteach them. We have people from MicroRes. They are social media experts. In fact, they are our partners in Yaba College of Technology.
Okay.
And we hope that with their professional training, our students will unlearn all the bad habits they have learned, like going to watching salacious pictures. When they can become writers, they can become advertisers, they can become master trainers themselves if they are trained on the social media platform. They can become editors, they can become social media consultants. All they need is training, and they can have as many companies as possible on their even individual Facebook accounts.
Okay.
They
all right, man. So sorry to cut it short.
Yes.
With your first statement earlier,
Yes.
if we say the youths are the future leaders of tomorrow,
Good.
if we do not take good care of today, tomorrow may never come. Feladro Toye once said to me 3 weeks back, I met him one-on-one, and then he said to me that, come on, that is the wrong statement. The youths are not the leaders of tomorrow, they are the leaders of today. Because we need to talk about today, we don't even know what is going to happen tomorrow. What's your take on that, man?
Yes, I agree with that, your philosophical analogy. But the fact remains that we have to guide the youths, we have to train them. The youths themselves have to be educated so that they will become leaders of tomorrow. We know that we might not know what will happen tomorrow, but without today, there will not be a tomorrow. So they have to be trained effectively.
Okay. All right, thank you. Well, we'll try the phone lines open this good morning. The number to call has not changed. It is still 0129111031. You can call to contribute on the show. It is What's New, and of course my guest this good morning is no other but Mr. Rufai Adeleke, the CEO of MicroRes, also the Dean, School of Liberal Studies, Yaba College of Technology. We'll also have mass comm students. You get to hear from the students much later. 0129111031. Now that the youth are social media,
Compliant.
yeah, what are you doing in this direction now, and of course in the future? What do you think we need to put in place? All right, do you think we need to check their activities all the time? And also, well, that now even those who are in charge of Facebook and so on, they're trying to get accounts of individuals in terms of those who are actually doing what they're not supposed to do. They can actually hack you down and so. But as the Dean, School of Liberal Studies, what do you think we need to put in place? Where did we get it wrong, and how can the correction be actually made in order to have a great future?
Yes, mass communication is a course that also has to do with the social media. My first suggestion is that we should inculcate social media as part of the curriculum for the students, because currently we teach them radio broadcast, print journalism. What are the things you do? TV broadcast, advertising, and PR and photography. So I believe that we should include social media as an aspect of the courses in mass communication programs.
Okay. All right. Also, Yaba Tech is known for technology, ma. How ready is the college in this social media space. Someone once said to me, how would you say you graduated from the Department of English, Faculty of Arts,
Yes.
without a phonetic laboratory? How would you say you finished from Mass Comm without a lab for you to exercise all you have been taught in the classroom? Now, if you go for a job outside, it's not about what you actually 2-1 or everybody. It's easy to get a 2-1. Easy to get a first class. I finished with a first class, yeah. But anyway, for the records, yeah. But all right. But it's what can you do as the dean, School of Liberal Studies, Yaba College of Technology. Let's hear from you, man.
Well, I must tell you that the School of Liberal Studies is well prepared for the social media platform. We have 5 laboratories. We have a TV lab. We have a radio lab as big as your own. We have a news room. We have a photography lab. In fact, the photography lab in Yabatech is in 2 departments, in mass communication and in arts design and printing. We also have a PRAD, PR and advertising. So we are fully prepared. Then with our partnership with MicroRes, I believe that the sky is the limit.
Okay. All right, thank you. I will move attention now to Mr. Rufai Adeleke. Well, Mr. Rufai, another question I would like to ask you before I ask MassCom students of Yaba College of Technology. Well, why are Nigerians not looking in this direction? Proper use of the social media and so on. And how do you think we can actually assist the youth? After school, what's next? That should be the next question. And of course, as a guru, we would like to catch them young. We should extend it beyond schools, institutions and all, even those that are not educated. How can we get it across to them? Let's hear from you, Mr. Rufai.
Thank you, Alan. Just like my dean has already stated, every institution in Nigeria should have a social media policy. Even corporate organizations should have social media policy. The challenge we are having in our society is that the people at the end of affairs now are very much far away from social media. So the social media principles are not well understood by them. Number one of the points of social media principles is that it is time consuming.
Okay.
So they see that time as something they cannot, they are not ready to part with.
Okay.
And secondly, what is it that is on social media? They don't even see the importance of that, platform. Thirdly, is that content is king on any platform. So they don't have time to bring together content. Managing your followers or your audience is also very important. All of this is taking us away from our normal lifestyle. Take for instance revenue on social media. Revenue on social media versus revenue on the traditional media. There are 2 different things.
Oh yeah.
Revenue on the traditional media is cash before carry. Let me use that language. But revenue on social media, it is after you have done so many things that are trackable, physically measured, that the revenue will not start beginning to follow you. So if you now have somebody who is at the end of affairs of any media organization, for example, and you're not talking to him about social media journey, the first thing he's going to ask you is that how much am I going to get from before I get into it? Once you begin to tell him stories that you have to do A, B, C, D, he's already getting himself off. So, but the youth of today, they are in a better position to be guided so that they can, have that skill, because they are even graduating into a digital society.
Okay.
Next year now, the MBC is saying every media organization should go digital, isn't it? So are we grooming digital or analog workforce? So they have a very golden opportunity to get themselves prepared now that they are not under any serious pressure.
Okay.
Right? And they can also get themselves, because on social media, track record is very important. You can from now, brand yourself. Your activities will tell. Your activities will make that employer to invite you. haven't really liked your activity, so they don't have to invite you for a job opportunity. You can actually brand yourself and tell anybody that by virtue of my activities online, I am the right person for that job.
Okay. All right, quickly, I would like to engage the students in the studio. Don't forget, you can still reach us on 0129111031. Our time is fast spent. I will start with the young man who is over there. Can you just step to the mic and tell us your name? Oh, yeah. What's your name, please?
My name is Steven.
Okay, your name is what?
Steven Umezweke.
Stephen Umezweke. All right, Stephen Umezweke, good morning. You're a student of mass communication, Yaba College of Technology. All right, after mass comm, what's next for you?
After mass communications, I intend going into the broadcast media.
Okay.
Becoming a presenter. I want to be a famous presenter.
That means you want to take over my job, right? No, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
So I want to be one of the most respected presenters.
Okay.
On
But do you think that the social media, the Facebook and so on, can actually help in achieving the dream that you just mentioned this morning?
Yes, it can. Because before now, as a student, normally I go on social media to upload pictures and update my status. But now, with micros and their,
okay, you're better informed.
I'm better informed on the opportunities I can, engage in and become a better.
Okay.
Social
All right.
media.
The next lady, can you just tell me your name, please? Good morning. What's your name?
Morning, my name is Olamide Sadiq.
Olamide Sadiq, student of
Yeah,
as well. All right. I'm talking about social media. How has it helped you in achieving your dream, or probably contributed to your success story?
okay, social media have helped me in so many ways.
Okay.
While I was still in school, I'm still doing my business and I'm making use of social media. And it's helping me. I'm meeting people. I'm selling well.
Okay. As through the social media, right?
Through the social media.
Okay.
Yes. While I upload my things, my stuff that I sell, and people buy. So it has really helped me.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. The next lady in Chelsea, Jersey. Good morning. Can we meet you, please?
Emerson Esther is my name.
Your name is what?
Emerson Esther.
Emerson Esther. All right, Emerson Esther, student of Yaba College of Technology.
Yes.
Okay. Good morning. What do you have to say as regards social media and to youths listening to you out there?
Before now, I used to be of the opinion that it's just about the play we go online to do.
Okay.
But after the enlightenment I got from micros, it was so unbelievable.
Okay.
Having to know that I can actually make money from social media, and turning my friends, my followers on Facebook to potential customers.
Okay. Okay. Well, the next lady in the studio, please. Your name, quickly, please.
Well, I'm Angela Peters,
All right.
of mass communication.
Wonderful.
College of Technology.
10 seconds. Social media.
Well, social media has helped a lot because basically I do not go online for anything. Like, it doesn't interest me.
Okay.
But micros actually puts that interest that despite the fact that I have the Twitter on my phone and all and I don't go in it, I could actually use it for business purposes. It has opened my mind to so many opportunities.
Wonderful.
And it has brought me into a whole new world entirely.
Hallelujah. Well, the last sister in the studio, please. Let's hear from you.
I'm Ruth Ijere.
10 seconds, please.
Social media has really helped me personally to develop my skill, getting comments from friends and relatives, helping me know where I'm good at, my weaknesses, my strength, and what I need to do. When I finish MathCom, I want to go into writing, so I think it has really helped because when I post
you know what, you write for my company. I'll show you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just have to leave the studio now because sports news at 10. Mommy, 10 seconds, final words from you, please. The Dean, School of Liberal Studies, 10 seconds, please. Final words from you.
I encourage the students of everywhere in Nigeria, particularly my students in Yaba College of Technology, in the 8 schools, to practice the social media activities.
Okay.
And gain positively.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Rufai, final words from you. I know it's called the numbers for Nigerians to actually reach us on and how they can actually watch activities of micros as well.
Yes. We are talking social media. This program cannot be separated from social media. So the listeners out there can also join us on social media. You can Google Win TV 247. That is the platform that will be used to upload this section. So you can also join us. We welcome collaboration so that collectively we can contribute positively to this nation. Okay,
and numbers to reach you, please.
Yes, I can be reached through 0705 534 31 21.
Okay. All right, that's how far we can go. The program will be back same time next week, Thursday, by God's grace, inshallah. I want to thank Mr. Rufaya Adeleke for coming down to the studio. Thank you so much. And also, Dean School of Liberal Studies,
Maria Akpeyin,
Mrs. Maria Akpeyin, all the way from Yaba College of Technology. Thank you for coming as well. And I can assure you that Unilag Radio is actually ready to partner with Yaba Tech. Anything, just tell us. We'll come train your students, all right? All right, Masscom students, thank you so much for coming as well.
Thank you.
All right, see you guys at the top. And to those that want to take over my job, when I retire, I'll give it to you. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is What's New on Radio. Up next is Sports News at 10. It is still Nigeria's first university radio station. Keep it locked. Don't touch it dial. I remain the radio Don L to the A to the N to the U. Good morning.
I want to ask you that. How do you feel about today?
I feel very happy. I'm so happy about today. Thank God for today. For everything, I'm so happy. I don't know how to thank God for today.
And my next question is, what do you feel for your new family?
My new family is okay. I'm so happy to be in that family. I'm so happy they welcome me, they take me like their daughter, they give me everything I need. They welcome me so much. I'm so grateful to be in that family.
How you prepare for this baby? Like how you really prepare for this baby? Or let me put it this way, how prepared are you for this baby?
I won't say I'm much prepared. In everything, we give glory to God. With God by myself, with God by my side, I think I'll be able to take care of this baby in the fear of God.
What are your plans for your baby? For your wonderful baby? What are your plans?
My plan for my baby?
Yes.
My plan for my baby,
Like, what are those things you have in stock for her? Like, how are you going to train her?
I'm going to train her in the fear of God.
It's not just you talking about fear of God. In one manner, are you going to be taking her to church? Are you going to dedicate her to God or something? So,
yes, I'm going to take her to church. I'm going to make sure that everything that she needs, that she will have it.
What's your first wish for your baby?
My first wish for my baby is for her to be alive.
Okay. What would you want her to become in future?
I want her to be a great baby.
What would you want her to become? Okay, back to that now.
My first prayer for my baby is that no evil shall befall my baby. My baby will not lack anything. No evil shall befall my baby.
Okay, and I pray that so shall you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Wonderful. Have a wonderful with you. God bless you. I wish you all the best when you're married. God bless you. But please take care of our baby for us, so otherwise we'll sue you.
Thank you very much.
I'll be back, Mama.
Today, we see where we see now.
Yeah, let's go. That's very much.
What we do here? Y'all call. They come, bro. They come.
Papa, chef, funny.
How do you feel for today? How do you feel about today?
It's a very glorious day to me, and all thanks to God.
Come on, you guys.
But they no spoon. It's called to be called to.
Bolu, come on and give them spoon.
Spoon.
How do you feel about today?
actually excited, and I just want to thank God for making it a success.
What do you feel for your new family?
Well, as a young couple, I think this is just a stepping stone for me. So I'm going to take it one step at a time, and hope for the best in the future.
How prepared are you for this baby?
Extremely prepared right now. I'm going to make sure I'm going to establish a good life for her. Make her have the best I never had in my time.
What are your plans for your baby?
The best, just like I said earlier, that goes to the same answer I gave previously. I want the best for her. She's going to get it.
What was your first wish for your baby?
My first wish for my baby is not right now. I have none in my head, but as time goes on, I'll always plan for her.
What would you want her to become in the future?
Probably Zoya.
Wow.
Because in my family, I think I have a microbiologist, I have a banker, an accountant, and a becoming lawyer as well. So I want another lawyer in my family. So sure.
Now, what's your first prayer for your baby? Make your first prayer for your baby.
I want her to have a very long life, in wealth, and happiness, and joy.
Thank you for this interview.
You're welcome.
I wish you all the best in life.
Everybody.
No one show me way. God dey between you and I now. I say God. There is God. All this thing where you dey do. There is God. There is God. Stop hype na joke.
Come on, no video me. I don't collect your camera.
You. See my guy. The finest. The finest. Come on, go do I go finish this dish. I did do like this. Let me give this. Wallahi mo ti bomb. Uma focus, mo já tô embaixo dele. Queria pode bro, ele não vai choice. Ele vai não try.
At social media space and overview of the job online. Let's start from there, Mr. Rufai, this morning, please.
Yeah, thank you so much. I strongly believe that by now, the listeners, social media, from our own technical point of view, is for everybody.
Okay.
Everybody. Now, today, the youth are taking the lead. They are doing stuff there. It is because that is their areas of interest. That is where they, find their colleagues, and they believe that they have to join the trail. But beyond the youth, you still come across some adverts on the social media. Some banks are placing their adverts on social media. You still go ahead, you see the political class are using the social media platform for their political campaigns, isn't it? Then beyond that, recruiting agencies now are using social media to, for recruitment or even screening candidates, isn't it? So you also see government agencies now using social media to promote their advocacy programs. So I can go on and on. You can see that with these few examples, social media is actually for everybody. You can now even see market women now using the social media to communicate or even to share stuff. But so, and that we are not just saying it. We are not saying this from verbally. It is what we do for a living, and by virtue of that, we have both the practical and the theoretical knowledge of what this platform is and what they are actually meant for.
Okay, well said, Mr. Rufai. This good morning. I would also like to ask you, while I was growing up, while I was an undergraduate in the University of Lagos, those days, some of my classmates then, because I graduated from the Department of English in this great university, they were saying then that when I finished, I had to walk around the streets of Lagos in order to see one job opportunity or the other. But thank God for advancement in technology, and that is why we're here. As regards the social media, online you can actually get job alerts and so on, instead of walking around the streets of Lagos chasing the money that is not there. I would like you to give us a comment on that. And what are the requirements? That's another coin to the question that I've just asked you, please.
Yeah, thank you so much. The requirement.
First University radio station, Unilag's 103, the 1 FM. It's the 11th day of September 2014. We're reaching you live from the University of First Choice and the nation's pride, precisely from the best university in Nigeria. And of course, like I said earlier, this is 103, the 1 FM. You're welcome. It's a brand new program on radio, and this is What's New, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, for those that do not know, What's New is a new program. We actually started in the month of September, and today actually is the second edition on the program called What's New. It's a full house today. For those that do not know, it's a full house, and of course I will be taking a look at social media. Big thanks to the organizers of this program. It is proudly brought to you by MicroRest and
out there that getting closer to what the social media space is all about. But for the benefit of those that are not yet there, I'm actually referring to this popular platform called maybe Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, Yahoo,
Instagram, and so on. Okay.
And they're gaining momentum. They're gaining audience on a daily basis. They're intimidating various industry. They're bringing challenges into various organizations. So that is the platform that we're talking about. So if a platform is gaining this kind of strength, then we should know, what we should ask ourselves is that, what is so special about this platform, and what's my own take, my own benefit on the platform. So we are looking at the job opportunity on this platform, and because we know that the job market is saturated, and the government also is having a serious challenge in addressing this job, and the youth are on social media. So our own concern as a consulting firm is pointing attention of the youth or the society generally into the positive aspect of social media.